Alright, now we're going to go ahead and go over the deck list itself. So we'll go ahead and start off from the top and move our way down. It's kind of mixed up around here, but it'll work just fine. We run 3 of the blue boy because we want to make sure we get those combos rolling. We want to make sure we get to a knowledge, have a fodder for the knowledge, and you know that's multiple combos there and spell counters we can get. And of course 3 of the knowledge. You know, you got to have the 3 as the draw power. You want to keep on being able to play spells, more spell counters. More of your guys are coming out, and you're able to just combo off. You need those counters. It's more consistent that way. 1 power. It's great. It's a spell book because I didn't want to put 2 wisdom in there. I mean, you could switch it out for 2 wisdom, but I like to have the power in there as well, just in case I need to activate 1 more different spell. And don't want to waste a wisdom, you know, that can buff something up, especially if you're going turn 2 and you need to push for that damage. Power is really good for that, and you can always side it out for the hand traps or whatnot. But first game, I like to have the power in there, just in case. You never know what you might need to get over. 3 secrets, of course. Your tutor to get more and more spells to activate off. 1 wisdom, as we said, it's nice. Of course, it's sideable if you need to switch out some of the spellbook engine just to get more hand traps to be more counteractive, because the deck's too fast. Even without the spellbook engine, just slows it down just slightly and less consistent. But the more you can affect your opponent, the better. Anyways, and of course 3 Endymons. You got to have him. He's amazing. Lock down your opponent, make sure you counter their spells and traps, make sure they can't combo off. 3 Magisters, you want to see him. As you've seen in the games, you want to see him, you want to see Servant. He's really amazing. His ability to use in the Pendulum Zone to bring back out an extra deck monster, which is going to be filled most of the time anyways. And then being able to stack up those counters and be able to go off on your opponent's turn. Very amazing. He's a very amazing card. Same thing with Servant. You want 3 of her because you want to see her as well. First turn, if I can see her and Magister, it's amazing. I love it. She can get any of your big guys out first turn. That's what you really want to see. You want to have that lockdown first turn or second turn push for power. You want 2 citadels. You don't want to see too many. I mean, if you get flooded off with 2 of these and a terraforming in hand, that's terrible, as you've seen in one of the games. But 2 and 2 is perfect for terraformings and citadel. Works just great. It's more spells, but it's not too overflooded. Everybody has their bad hands, but this is a good comp for it. You don't want any more, any less. And then we run 3 spell power mastery, of course. This is so we can search off either Servant, Magister, or anybody that we need from this list right there. Excuse me. Now we're going to go ahead and go into the Mythical Beast section here. We run 2 garudas just for removal. Removal is always great. And then with running 3 pot of desires, it's really good to have multiples just in case, you know, situations. Then of course we run 3 Cerberus. You got to have him. He's too amazing to have, not to have. He's very overpowered, very brutal, and you want to run 3 so you can make sure you see him in your opening hand as often as not. Because as you've seen, every game that I opened up with them, it was just explosive. And then of course 2 Jackals. You don't need 3. He's very searchable using Cerberus, and you're gonna run into him with all the draw power. And of course I main 3 Ash Blossom. You know you gotta have that hand trap in main deck for that first turn advantage. And then of course we run 3 pot of desires. Somebody could pull off a 2 pot of desires, you know, but I like 3 because I want to make sure that I see the pot of desires, just so I can keep on getting those spell counters going, get to all my pieces, and make sure my field is set up. Now, of course, I don't got a side deck set up in this one because your side deck's based off of your locals or what tournament you're going to go play or what's currently changing around in the meta. So you want to change your side deck based off of what's going on. You know, the basic stuff. Tons of hand traps and, you know, kaijus or Winged Dragon Raw. And extra deck, I only threw in these 4. Of course, you could put any kind of staple extra deck monsters in this, but the main 3 that you need is your electrumite, your metaltron, and Daybreaker. You want Electrumite, so you can keep your combos going, getting your pieces. He's a tutor. You know, he's amazing just by himself. Metaltron for the extra play, and especially if you're going first turn and you need to drop it out or make room. Metaltron is always there for you. And then Daybreaker, of course, if you happen to have, you know, your magicians on the field, that's not a pendulum monster, so you can't Electrumite. You can at least make Daybreaker, and that helps make up room or open up for pendulum. And that's basically the deck list. You can change it the way you like it and see fit. But I find that this build is a lot more powerful. I've been messing around with a whole bunch of different kinds of builds. The other build I've been messing with as well, just a little bit different, is that it runs a Abyss Actor and Time Gazer with Chronograph, Sorcerer, and then using Dragonshine Full Burial along with Supreme King. You can go this route as well, but I'm a huge fan of Spellbooks, and that's what this is, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, like and comment down below of what other kind of decks you are excited for, maybe what kind of build you're working on with this, with Endymions. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so if you want to see other videos that I bring out to you. I'm going to try to bring in more Yu-Gi-Oh videos as it goes, and I'll see you guys next time.